Thank you for joining the Edulastic community. Today we're going to learn how to create a line chart question. This question type will really come in handy when you want to assess your students' abilities with understanding and plotting line charts. From your dashboard, start by clicking the big E on the top left-hand corner to expand your sidebar. You can then move down to Library, selecting Item Bank. From here, you want to move to the top right-hand corner and click on New Item, and you can select Charts from your list of categories on the side. You can then select Line Chart. Our free account holders will notice a few features along the left-hand side, and these directly correlate with the sections of the question type you'll have to fill out. Our premium account holders may also notice Enable Power User. When you click on this, you will be brought right to your profile and you will see Power User listed along the bottom. You can go ahead and toggle this on, and it will give you access to a few additional features within the question type itself. To go back to Line Chart, you will now see them listed along the left-hand side. You want to start by entering in your question in the text box. I am going to have my students plot the weather in NYC over a period of a few days, and I also have an image to upload for them to refer to. Once that's uploaded, you'll see it pop up right underneath my instructions. Then it's time to build out my chart. Since I'm asking them to plot the weather over a period of days, my label for my x-axis is going to be days. For my y-axis, I'm going to list it as temperature, and looking at the minimum and maximum temperatures we have here, I will set my minimum to 40 and my maximum to 55. Once that's set, I'm going to adjust my step size to be 1 at a time so my students are able to move and plot the exact specific point for the temperature. My snap size will also be 1. For my categories, I'm going to label my x-axis by day, so I'll do day 1, day 2, and day 3. I also have options to either add new points or include 4, 5, and 6, but since I don't need them, I'm going to simply click on the trash icon on the right-hand side to delete these lines. Then it's time to set the correct amount of points for this question, as well as the correct answers. Now, these are the 3 data points that I have, and all you need to do to plot them is click and drag the point along the y-axis until you reach the proper amount. Once your proper amount of points are set, you'll be able to move down and add any annotations. These will remain on the graph for your students to see while they are taking the test, and once you enter the text, you'll be able to move it around to wherever you'd like. You also will notice there are options for graph controls. These are simply here to ensure your students have a few additional tools while they're working on plotting, and when you click on them, they will be shaded in gray and you'll see them pop up to the right of your graph. Then it's time to move down to scoring. If you have a rubric ready to go, you can opt to use an existing rubric, or you can create a new one. You are also able to enable auto-scoring. Then you want to make sure that display is to your liking. You can adjust the width or the height, as well as the font size. The font size can be really helpful for teachers who may have students with visual needs. Then it's time to set your solutions. You are able to set reasoning for why your student may have arrived at the incorrect answers, an explanation of the correct solution, or even hints for them along the way. Then you can move into preview mode. You can plot these points if you'd like and check the answer, or you can opt to show your answer and it will appear right at the bottom. You'll then be able to move to metadata, attaching any standards to this question that you'd like. To do so, click on this drop down to the left and enter your subject, standard set, and grade level. You can then click Browse and browse all of the standards available. Once you've clicked all that apply, you can go ahead and select Apply and you'll see them populate in this box. You are now ready to go to the top right-hand corner and publish your question.